Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel Ray. Today I have a post review or a finished diamond painting review for you all. And this is for Diamond Art Club's Halloween cat. Hooray! It is finished. Oh, it's so beautiful. So this is Halloween Cat by Puffygator. And this is one of my most sought after paintings in a long time. I got it, I believe, last year, and it had been on my wish list for almost an entire year before it got restocked. I think it's beautiful. Look at the sparkle. So this one is a 20 by 20 inch or nearly 51 by 51 centimeters. So the painting itself is a square, and it was really, really fun to do. And I know that it is mostly brown and orange and yellow, but I really, really did enjoy this. It has a wonderful amount of color blocking to do for those of you who love it. And there is quite a bit of areas with, I wouldn't even really call it confetti. It's kind of somewhere in the middle. It's very enjoyable to do these lines of color with the leaves going on, the pumpkins, the little faces, and watching it come to life is just so much fun. Not to mention this adorable cat with its little tongue sticking out and its fun little curly whiskers. I love it. It is beautiful. So I started this on October 1st, I believe. I was doing, or somewhere around that time anyway, and I was working on this in my home before we moved, right after Halloween, and I gave myself the challenge to finish this by Thanksgiving, and I did. I actually finished it the week before Thanksgiving. So I did find a lot of time to diamond paint in the last couple of weeks, since we moved temporarily out of our home for renovations, and that has spurred me on to get this diamond painting done as quickly as possible. So positives, the drills are really, really nice, and there are a lot of them. I went ahead and kitted them up in my Craftmates lockables. There are 49 colors in the kit, and it fit in here just perfectly because I believe you can get 60 colors in lockables. There were enough diamonds for the whole painting. Some of the colors did get low, like the letter K, but there's still about 50 diamonds left in there, so there are enough to complete the diamond. I didn't have to worry about that or do any substitutes. So that was wonderful. The diamonds are a very good condition, and even like the ABs here are really nice. I didn't have any problems. Now, some of the colors I had some issues with the drills having like a hollow back, but that was very, very seldom. Yeah, no real problems with the drills at all, which is very nice, especially for these canvases. I don't usually have a problem with diamonds at all with Diamond Art Club, especially with these newer canvases. This one came with a perforated cover, but it did not have the lines, like the dotted lines on it. Some of the sections were a little harder to tear well, but in my experience, the ones that do have the dotted lines are a little easier to cut or to tear. But with this one, I did have to be super careful. I think that they took in some suggestions from these types of kits and they improved on them. So if you're buying a brand new kit, a new release from them, that you won't have the same issue that I did, but it's a very minimal issue, and it's kind of to be expected with a perforated plastic experience. The glue is strong and yet flexible in that you can move diamonds when you put them in the wrong place by just sliding them, and it doesn't tear the glue or cause any issues with the canvas. And I didn't even have an issue really with the background symbols. There are some areas where I was rushing, and I did multi-place like here in the moon, so some of them are out of line. But I think that if you wanted to, you could single place and that you won't have that issue at all. But I've expected it at this point. I don't mind. I just like diamond painting. It doesn't necessarily have to go up on my wall, but if you want to frame it, then be sure to not do what I did and make sure you single place this area in particular, because you will absolutely see those lines there. But elsewhere, maybe in the lightest areas down here at the bottom, you may want a single place, but again, it's up to you and your preference, and I don't mind. There are a couple of strange color choices and charting choices I found, and I'm still not sure what they're supposed to be, so I'm just going to highlight this just in case anybody from the team sees it. I think that these little lines of like two diamonds together, there's ABs on here as well. I think that these are supposed to be bits of maybe leaf, but it doesn't make any sense and I'm confused. So if it weren't a round diamond painting, I would just change these little spots that you can see here. I would change those to be what the surrounding area is. There's like a random AB down here as well. There's an AB here as well. That it doesn't really make much sense to me and my eye. Maybe in the original image it made sense, but here it doesn't. So I was thinking that I might, if it were square drill, I would change them. But if I change them here, you're going to see the background color, so there's really no point. Same thing with this color in the cat's head. This is a gray-brown color, and it doesn't really go with the surrounding colors. The cat face is very burgundy, which is fine. It's all about shades. The shades have to work together. But this shade doesn't feel like it's working with the colors around it. I think that if it had been the lightest color, which is in here, one of these colors, that would have made a lot of sense. But I am not an artist, so I'm not sure. But it kind of just pops out at you. There's a little bit of it up here as well. And it feels like it's not as cohesive as it could be. So just in my opinion, from working on this, if there was something I could change, it would be this color here. And I'm not even sure what that is on the canvas. I think it is 779, but I'm not 100% sure. But overall, I really, really like it. I think that it's a really nice holiday painting. You step back from it, you don't get too close to it, and you won't even notice what I've just pointed out. But yeah, it is beautiful. Look at the sparkle is just out of this world. That's all of the new facets that they've introduced to the round diamonds. So you can see that some of them have like, you'll see a big sparkle and then a small sparkle. That's because there are different facets on these, and this sparkle is brighter than any of my older round diamond paintings ever. So I'm in love with it, and I think it'll look amazing if you were to put this on a wall, frame it, or even just to cut off the edges and then use command strips to put it up on the wall for the season, which is probably what I'll end up doing. I think it's gonna look fabulous. So yeah, overall, I really, really enjoyed working on this painting. I'm glad it came together so quickly. It only took a couple of weeks really. And in the end, I'll have some seasonal decor that I can have up every year if I want to. But yeah, I did really enjoy it, and I can't wait to start working on my next diamond painting, and I'll be sure to share it with you all here soon. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. It's free, and ring that bell to be notified so that when I upload a new video, you'll get a little ding on your phone or tablet. I hope that you all take care and stay safe, and happy diamond painting, and I'll see you soon for my next one. Bye!